Saxons, I'm Ms. Masters, your North High librarian, and this is First Chapter Friday. As you know, April is National Poetry Month. Today, April 23rd, is William Shakespeare's birthday, and the day he died, which is pretty weird. So today, instead of a first chapter, I'm going to read you a few of Shakespeare's sonnets and a monologue from one of his plays. If you've read a Shakespearean play and would like to review it in Alexandria, the library's online catalog, I'll enter your name into April's second semester reading challenge raffle. Shakespeare's plays are basically the 16th century equivalent of a novel in verse, right? Shakespeare wrote 154 sonnets that we know of. I'm going to start with Sonnet 18, in which Shakespeare immortalizes his subject in a poem, so that even once she is dead and gone, her beauty will come alive again any time someone reads his words. Sonnet 118. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease hath all too short a date. Sometime too hot the eye of heaven shines, and often is his gold complexion dimmed, and every fair from fair sometime declines, by chance or nature's changing course untrimmed. But thy eternal summer shall not fade, nor lose possession of that fair thou owest, nor shall death brag thou wanderest in his shade, when in eternal lines to time thou growst. So long as men can breathe or eyes can see, so long lives this, and this gives life to thee. Next, Sonnet 116, which is Shakespeare's definition of love. It is without judgment and without change. Sonnet 116. Let me not to the marriage of true minds admit impediments. Love is not love, which alters when it alteration finds, or bends with the remover to remove. Oh no, it is an ever-fixed mark, that looks on tempests and is never shaken. It is the star to every wandering bark, whose worth unknown, although his height be taken. Love's not time's fool, though rosy lips and cheeks within his bending sickle's compass come. Love alters not with his brief hours and weeks, but bears it out even to the edge of doom. If this be error, and upon me proved, I never writ, nor no man ever loved. Finally, Sonnet 130, which sounds pretty funny at first. I mean, is his mistress ugly or what? But no, she isn't ugly. She's a perfectly normal lady, and Shakespeare loves her even more than those exaggerated beauties that you read about in other love poems. Sonnet 130. My mistress's eyes are nothing like the sun. Coral is far more red than her lips red. If snow be white, why then her breasts are dun. If hairs be wires, black wires grow on her head. I have seen roses damasked, red and white, but no such roses see I in her cheeks. And in some perfumes is there more delight than in the breath that from my mistress reeks. I love to hear her speak, yet well I know that music hath a far more pleasing sound. I grant I never saw a goddess go. My mistress, when she walks, treads on the ground. And yet, by heaven, I think my love as rare as any she, belied with false, compare. I'm going to end with the closing monologue from A Midsummer Night's Dream, which is one of Shakespeare's plays. In this monologue, the character suggests that if the audience hasn't enjoyed the play, they should pretend they've been sleeping and consider the whole thing to be a bad dream. If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here while these visions did appear, and this weak and idle theme no more yielding but a dream. Gentles, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend. And, as I am an honest puck, if we have unearned luck now to 'scape the serpent's tongue, we will make amends ere long. Else the Puck a liar call. And so, good night unto you all. Give me your hands if we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends. Thanks for tuning in, Saxons. Make it a great weekend or not, the choice is always yours.